Okay. Appreciate everyone tuning in with us today. My name is Ted Rumley. I'm chairman of Dade County Commission. Most of you know me. We're going to try to do this every day for the next week or so at 3 o'clock and give you an update on the virus, on our controvirus, to keep you informed. Today we have, and we will try to have a spokesman from each one of these groups. We have Sheriff Ray Cross. We have our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jan Harris, Alex Case, MA Director. We'll try to include Tammy Franklin also in this, which is our Dade County Health Department. She's actually in Rome right now, going through some training and some things that they got going on down there, so we couldn't have her. Since I talked to you Friday, I think we were at 64 people, I think, at the time, and one death in Georgia. We moved this weekend to 99, and with one death, and I just got notified just a little while ago, we're at 121 cases right now confirmed, and still only one death. So it's changing almost daily, so that's not a good thing. And as I said, we're going to try to have these updates until things kind of level out, if we have to go through next week and the next, whatever it takes. As most of you know, I think I mentioned this Friday, we've as far as what we're doing as commission, we've actually suspended our senior transit. As far as we're holding our transit, we're actually keeping it, but we've suspended all of the operations there at the senior building. We're going to actually try to maintain our drivers as far as taking people to and from dialysis and the doctors. So don't panic on that. We're here for you, and we'll try to help you on that. We've also initiated a task force. It consists of myself, Alex Case, MA Director, Dr. Jan Harris, Tammy Franklin, which I said a minute ago is our health nurse, and also we're going to include in that Kerry Anderson and Ray Cross, our sheriff. And Ray can always be here, but he'll have a representative, to speak to you as time moves on. We actually going to move right along with it, and I'll go ahead and I do want to read these statistics out. I mentioned this the other day, and since it's changed to this 121, also the actual confirmed cases by age group is pretty interesting too. They're saying that it kind of thrives on the elderly, but these right here, this is real numbers here. The actual 0 to 17 age, 17 years, is 2%. 18 to 59 is 44% of this, and 60 plus is also 44%. So right now it's kind of tied there. So just because you're younger and don't let your guard down. Please listen to what this is. This is not something that you need to really take for granted when you hear these instructions, especially what Alex is going to go over with, because we were in a meeting here this morning, or actually a conference call, and what they shared with us is really important. So please listen. And also, this is pretty interesting too. As far as female compared to male cases, it's 50-50 right now, and so that's pretty interesting too. But I'll go ahead and we'll get started and bring our speakers up to talk to you. Let's see who Kerry's got here to be first. Well, we'll bring Alex up here. No, Jan, I'm sorry. Come on up, Jan. Yeah. Miss Jan Harris, she's our superintendent of schools. All of you probably know her, most of you, and so we're glad to have you here today. Come on in.
Thank you, Mr. Rumley. I'll do your elbow here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to get that here, right here. Get this on. Yeah.
There you go. No handshaking today. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. Unfortunately, we hate that we're in these unprecedented times, necessitating an event such as this to communicate about what's going on in Dade County. I have good news to report as far as the students and staff of Dade County Schools. We have no reported cases of COVID-19. We have closed school for the next 2 weeks, and we serve today meals by bus delivery, and also we provided a time where parents could come by the schools to pick up meals, and we served almost 3,000 meals today. And I want to commend Dr. Long, the lunchroom managers, and our wonderful lunchroom staff for working so hard and getting all of those meals prepared for our sweet students. We will be serving again on Wednesday, and parents can get the meals either by bus route or by coming to Dade Elementary or Davis Elementary between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So again, we serve today on Monday. We'll be serving again on Wednesday. The buses will run the regular routes approximately 4 hours later to deliver lunches. And this is available for all of the youth of Dade County. We got a waiver enabling us to give that food to all the youth of Dade County ages 2 to 18. So on Wednesday, the buses will be coming around approximately 4 hours later. If the bus comes by your house, it's kind of like the ice cream truck. You can go out, meet the truck, or the bus in this case, and get a free package of food. On Wednesday, the bags will contain 3 breakfasts and 3 lunches. So it'll be a total of 6 meals for our students. And then next week, we'll do it again on Monday and Wednesday. If you miss the bus on its route, you can go to Dade Elementary and Davis Elementary on Monday or Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And if you forget that, it's okay. You can go to our website and you can find out. And if you need to reach me, my cell number is 256-658-6834. My email is janharris@dadecs.org. And again, my cell is 256-658-6834. And so we want to encourage our students to get some rest, read a good book, stay connected with your teachers through digital learning. We're utilizing Google Classroom and the latest technology, presenting a 21st century education to our deserving students. So we're very proud of our students and our staff, and we thank you for your support of Dade County Schools. And I want to tell our students at home that we love you, we miss you, and have as good a time as you can make it. Life is what you make it. So enjoy each day, try to learn something new, eat a good meal, and enjoy time with your family. Thank you, Mr. Rumley.
Thank you, Ms. Harris. That was very informative, and we appreciate all the effort and everything you were doing for our students. And it's just it's amazing, that we have that much care, for our students. And I like the word love, that means a lot. Okay, Mr. Alex Case, he's our mayor of Trenton, to start with, but also for Dade County, he's our EMA director. That's emergency management. And I think just really listen to what Alex has got to say, because this right here too is real critical. And this is real. This is not. This is that's what I stressed to you the other day. Is really listen here, because this is real news here. Call it what you want, but this is coming. You might say straight from the horse's mouth, because we get updates daily on this. Every day at 12 o'clock. We will receive an update. I thought it was at midnight, but they've changed. It is 12 o'clock during the day, and then we will share this with you at 3 o'clock. And so, and then this morning we even got even more. So just listen to what Alex has got to say and take it seriously. Yeah.
Thank you, County Chairman. Again, I'm Alex Case, Director of Dade County Emergency Services, our 911 Division and Emergency Management. And as Commissioner Rumley advised us that, the President declaration that we had Friday, and also our state Governor Kemp done a state declaration of public health, state of emergency, which allowed our Department of Public Health and our Dade County Public Health divisions to enact the special operations to help work with this. Also, Dade, Walker, Catoosa, and Whitfield also have a joint task force of emergency management directors that we're talking daily and hourly, along with the county executives, to try to stay in sync for Northwest Georgia. Commissioner Romney mentioned that we did have a meeting this morning with Georgia Homeland Security, GEMA, and there were several topics that they asked us to really push out that you've already seen. We have all types of updates from CDC, Department of Public Health, on dadecounty-ga.gov. Our public information officer, Carrie Anderson, has taken care of that, and it's there. Please take time to read this. This is very important. It is our job as citizens of this county and of the nation to help slow this down. It's not that it's going to happen, it's happening, and we got to slow this curve down to not impact our health care providers, our hospitals, with overloading this sickness. It's slowly coming. We also are jointly talking with Hamilton County EMA, their public health, DeKalb County, Alabama, and Jackson County, Alabama. We're unique with our 2 states and 4 counties that we deal with. Still currently today, Hamilton County has 1 case and 6 negative cases tested with their state. As you know, the hospitals have really restricted visitors, and this is for a reason because of this, to stop this. One of the biggest messages that they asked us to get out, and I think everyone's doing a great job, is with any age of chronic illness, heart, lungs, diabetes, cancer, where your immune system is low. We have all ages of that going on, especially our older, just like Commissioner Rumley said, the older generation, if their immune system is low with any type of heart, lung, or diabetes, COPD, you need to stop you need to social distance yourself from groups. You have a more vulnerability if the virus is around, or if you touch something and touch your face, or someone coughs and you ingest it. This is a very fast acting, and sometimes conditions cannot show up from between 2 to 14 days later. We also hoping that, the cleanliness, wash our hands, use sanitizer, keep our handles clean. We're doing that in our public buildings. I know what churches did gather this weekend, done that as well, wiping the doorknobs, high usage areas of countertops. This is something that it's got to be done and to take care of this. And also, we as the state declaration and us as the leaders, we're highly encouraging, and most people is to cancel churches and civic group gatherings, any mass gathering. As Commissioner Rumley stated, we've stopped all the activities with certain things. We have also stopped the senior activities. We've asked the rec leagues to stop. City of Trenton has canceled all civic rentals to the Civic Center because of the gatherings like this. Most churches that we talked to or groups have agreed to do this. They've looked at alternatives as Facebook Live, YouTube, any type of live feed from their websites. There's a lot of things going on. I know it's a very tough situation. Everybody wants to get together and worship, and there's also different ways to worship with conference calling and checking. But again, it's up to us to help each other, slow this down, and be responsible for the things that's there, is trying to keep things done. The symptoms that you've been read about and on that is if you can include a cough or a fever or shortness of breath, that's some of the symptoms that happen. But if these symptoms get further than that and you need emergency services, you dial 911. Our EMS, that's also a division that we help with. If you have that difficulty breathing, choking, allergic reaction, heart attack, stroke, if you're confused, dizzy, or disoriented, difficulty speaking, walking, or seeing, or you just have sudden severe pain, dial 911. Our emergency services, all the volunteer fire departments, chiefs, we've been in constant contact with them. We have upscaled our personal protective equipment. We are limited to that because of the burn rate of the calls that we get daily, that we don't have enough for everybody, so we're limited amount of people. Puckett EMS, Dade County EMS, emergency services is prepping for this. We have things for it. we're still here to do that. We've also taken other precautions besides our days at work. We're trying to also protect ourselves off days of work for 911, EMS, the Sheriff's Office, Trenton Police Department, that we social distance as well when we're at home, because these calls continue to happen. Even though the virus is here, it's just an extra step to help do that. We've stopped a lot of our visiting to the 911 EMS building areas where people are frequently visiting. We've tried to stop all that to be as well as a leader to stop the gathering. Commissioner Romney also mentioned Tammy Franklin. She's our nurse manager with the Department of Public Health. They are in meetings right now in Rome at District 1, which we're a member of. We had conference calls yesterday with them on this. Right now, there is no testing available here. If you do have symptoms or you feel like symptoms, everyone does not need to be tested, and everyone does not need to run to the local clinic or the ER. Call your local physician if you have one. A lot of the telemedicine or the teletalking to these doctors are going to give you the information you need, or call it in. A lot of the self-medication for the fevers, rotating your Tylenol and aspirin every 4 hours, hydration with plenty of fluids, and then either Mucinex or something to help with the congestion with your difficulty breathing. But again, if you have severe issues, please do not hesitate to dial 911. As Commissioner Romney stated, these things are changing hourly. Every 3 to 6 hours we're getting new things, but please visit our county website, I'm sure the school's website, everything that rotates back to the Georgia Department of Public Health and the CDC of what's going on. And we're making every effort to keep continuing to do what we do for our citizens and our visitors of Dade County. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. We have Sheriff Cross here today, and also we have Tommy Bradford, which some of you know been back, and he's back in and working wide open, and he was Sheriff Cross. But Sheriff, come on up here and give us an update on kind of the changes that possibly is happening and it's going to happen with the Sheriff's Department.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. I appreciate it. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to say that if you have been affected by this, by loss of a loved one or someone that's been affected by this virus, our thoughts and prayers go out to you and your families, and we have our heartfelt respects for that. We are fortunate here in Dade County to have a close relationship with our school system, our county commissioners, our mayor's office, our Trenton Police Department, the Emergency 911 Center, our fire departments and EMS, and it's just a blessing to have a county like this where we all work together when we have situations like this. The other day when President Trump put out the national emergency, some of my deputies were wondering what steps we should take. So I put out an email to all of our deputies and our supervisors that we're going to handle business a little differently than what we usually do on a daily basis. So we have started by having our officers limit contact with people during this time on our county roads and our interstates. As a matter of fact, I put a ban on the officers patrolling interstates at this time unless they get a call out there of a wreck or something of that sort. Also, if they are to answer a call at a residence or a business, to have little contact if possible, with these individuals, because we don't know who may be infected, who may not. Mostly, we're advising them if they can answer calls by phone. You know, that's one way we're trying to handle business. Or if they do go to a residence, if they can have the homeowner step outside and talk with them outside the residence instead of having to go inside their residence. A lot of precautions. One of our biggest concerns, as Tommy would agree with me, is our jail. We house a lot of inmates there, and when our deputies do bring somebody to jail, they're meeting them outside with a thermometer to take their temperature to start with. And there's a questionnaire they asked if they've been having any sickness or anything like that, been around anybody that's sick. We take that into consideration before they come into our jail, because we don't want that spread throughout the jail. We're doing a daily cleansing of the jail, hygiene of, wiping down everything we can in the jail as much as possible. Advising all our staff and our officers to wash their hands as much as possible. So we're trying to, do everything we can to keep this to a minimum of getting anyone infected. This is a trying time for everyone here in the U.S., and we don't want this to turn into something like I know it did in Italy when they had a shutdown across the nation there. We don't want that to come here in the United States. We want everybody to not fear over this. I mean, it's something, we get the flu a lot of times, and it's something that, but, this is something I don't think, since I've been around, that I remember anything on this large of a scale. So, we're just trying in law enforcement to do the best we can with keeping everyone safe. Thank you, Commissioner.
Appreciate all y'all being here, and as all of you know, and I always stress this, we know what public servants are, and we are public servants, and that's what we're here today doing, is trying to keep you the latest updates on this virus. As I said, we're going to do this every day now for the next few weeks, Monday through Friday, and if anything changes, we'll do it on Saturday and Sunday too if we have to. And not only at 3 o'clock, but if we have anything really, an emergency or anything, Carrie can just in a matter of a short time bring us online, and we'll keep you informed. And that's what we're here to do. The Dade County website is Dade County, www.dadecounty-ga.gov. All the information we've given you today, it should be accompanied. Those websites will be on that site. I want to give you I told you there was 100. We had an update of 121 confirmed cases. 4 counties in our Northwest Georgia region, which is 15 counties north of Atlanta, that we are a part of a regional commission, and there's 4 counties in that region, in our region, that have confirmed cases, and I'll give you a little update on them. Bartow County, as of today, they have 9 cases confirmed this morning. Floyd County, 4, which that's Rome. Gordon County, they have 2, and Paulding County, which is our extreme southern part of our Northwest Georgia region, they have 1 reported. So just keep our phone numbers. Jan gave you her cell number. My cell number is easy. It's 667-8999, area code 423. You can call me day or night, Monday, 7 days a week. I really don't mind, if you have any questions, calling. The other commissioners, we have their cell numbers here, also in the office, and we're here for you. We work for you. You are our employers and our bosses, and we just want to let you know that we're here for you. And if there's any questions, also we have our PR person. I don't like to leave her out; she gets mad at me. But Carrie Anderson, she does a good job. And if you can't call me for any reason, just contact her via web or whatever, and she can she keeps in touch with me daily, if not hourly. So just appreciate everyone being here, and we will be back here at 3 o'clock tomorrow, same time, and we appreciate everyone working with us, and take this serious because it's a serious thing. Thank you.